Hello? My thumbnail isn't working for some reason. The thumbnail is showing my YouTube icon. I do not know why. It's working in like the YouTube, like when I look in my YouTube my YouTube history, the thumbnail works, but not in the links I'm sending to my friends. It's just my icon looming. Hello! Hi! I'm going to be playing some Vanguard Zero. Because in a few weeks we won't be able to play it anymore. So yeah, I did a test stream earlier today, and everything was working fine. Please let me know if there's anything that isn't fine. All the settings and everything should be exactly the same as my test stream, which sounded good. So it should be fine, but please let me know if it's not. I'm still learning the equipment, I'm still learning the I'm using XSplit, I'm still learning it, but it's been fairly easy to get into it. It's been a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I also have I have bought a microphone. It's a table microphone, and I'm getting used to it. So yeah, I have my headphones plugged into the microphone, so everything that you guys can hear I can also hear, which is quite relieving. It means I can hear my own voice a lot clearer, like I'm speaking inside my own head, which is, you know, something to get used to. But I like being able to hear, you know, if I bump the table, you know, I hear it in the way you guys would. So yeah, let's do a scene transition, which I have learned how to do. And here we have the game. Perfect. So,
朝からファイトとは随分やる気があるみたいだな。よし、俺も一緒にファイトさせてくれ。
Yeah. It is now 7 a.m. in Japan, which is a pretty good time to jump into ranked. It's a Tuesday morning. For me, it's a Monday still. It's about midnight here. So, I don't know how long I'll be going. Maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. But yeah, I like the title says, I recently rebuilt my Ahsha a little bit. I tweaked it a little bit. It's not a super competitive, super strong deck anymore. It struggles a bit in general. But I really like playing it, and I'm quite used to playing it, so I thought it would be like the perfect deck for stream, because although there are decks that I want to build, there are decks that I want to learn in these like last 6 weeks that we have, I don't really have, you know, the brain power to run a stream and also, you know, play a deck that I don't know how to play at the same time, but I'm still like learning everything. So yeah. Yes, sorry, I'm checking. I have some friends who are here. Hi. So I'm just checking in. I trust them to tell me if something is very, very wrong. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's go. When I was doing the test stream, I actually had a really hard time finding an opponent, and I matched with the same VP farmer twice. And I never match with VP farmers, like that's not a thing that happens. It hasn't been a thing since, okay, we got an opponent already, that's great. You haven't had VP farmers since like the very early days of the game in JP. In global, I knew they were a problem for a while. Oh! Oh, Tachika's player, god. R.I.P. That's very fitting. I have not matched with a Tachika's player throughout the entirety of G. I think maybe like once or twice at the very maximum. This is a pretty good hand. What will you do? So I have defense that are joining me don't play Vanguard Zero very much, or they only know about it very, from me. Oh, but Tachika's never got any support in the G era. They didn't get a single card of support in the G era. So I wonder what's in here. Which is sad. I feel like when I every time I dip my toes into the global community, I see so many people making comments about Tachika's never getting their support, and it's not really something that I see people in the JP community talking about as much. So yeah, I don't know, but it feels like it's almost become like a meme at this point, which is quite sad. I wonder why, Probably, obviously because they just ran out of time and resources and everything. Okay, so the audio levels. Okay, so the voice lines are a little loud. Okay, I can fix that, sure. When I play just by myself, I tend to have the voice lines quite loud because I like hearing the voices, but we'll lower them a little. Let me know if that is okay. Let me know if that's better. Oh yeah, these sleeves are very cute. These sleeves are the line stamp illustrations. So Vanguard Zero had their own line stamp series, which is very fun. Oh, I don't have the Ahsha. Yeah, you can. It's quite cool actually. I really like that feature. I think it's a cool thing. I'm trying to remember if Duel Links had that. I don't think they did, and I think it's a nice, it's a nice thing to have. You want Noel in the drop zone, and okay, so I'm normally on blue Ahsha, so I'm a little bit confused right now. Kera, right? This is right. This is how the deck works. I'm remembering now. So I want to do. Can I do this? I should have checked my deck before I did that. Okay, fine, good. Because I want the card that she calls in the back row, so that it goes to my hand. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Do I want to call my last kid, or do I want to... Oh well, let's just call her. I don't know what Tachika's even does, I don't remember. Oh, nice! This is why Neo Nectar might not be like top tier anymore, but this is why the deck is still perfectly playable. Because you can get like 45k columns on your first stride. Yeah, the carry retreat is very good. So what I did before the stream started is that, let's see, I have my deck here. Before the stream started, what I did is that I removed Rowney and Mariuka, who've been in the deck for way too long, but I just didn't know what else to play. But then I saw someone else online play Anelma, and I was like, yeah, I could go back to using her. Why not? Because I play Turia and I play Noel and I play Kera, but the deck relies so much on Turia. But since she's not a bloom unit, you can't search her with blue Ahsha. So that makes it kind of awkward on and off, honestly. So sometimes you just kind of get stuck and you can't, do anything. So now I reduced Turia to 2, and I play 3 Anonymous. Right, I get to call at this timing, which is a little bit awkward, but whatever. We want you in the back row. Did I misplay now? Can I not call anything? What about Odette? Yeah, I have one Odette, so that should do it. Yeah, so I can still call her. Um, 9, 10. Let's do that. Call you. Activate you. I'm forced to discard a heal trigger, sadly. One thing they did with the final set, after the final set release, 1 month. So the first month where we did not have a set, they released this endlessly long list of buffs and nerfs to the different clans to balance the meta. And one of the things they did is that they changed Noel so that she doesn't have to attack the Vanguard anymore when her skill is active. And it's super good. It's the main reason why I started playing this deck again. I wanted to figure out something to do, Yay! That was unsurprising. Oh yeah, what's in my strat deck? Yeah. Right now I run Belhelmina as my first stride, and then I run Dream Spinning as my second stride. Just like how I did in this game. I don't know if that's ideal, but if I have Noel in hand and I can copy one Noel and then also activate Dream Spinning, then I automatically have 6 attacks. So if my opponent is at 5 damage, then that's that's pretty good to attack 6 times. And I also still have Primavera. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Primavera. I still have her. She's still very good. Actually, the main reason why I took Anelma out of the deck is because there were other options at the time that were better. But also because, this is really fun. I don't super like playing with Mega Colony because they are quite strong, but they're kind of annoying, famously. But this is really fun to see I'm using this skin. But Anelma literally makes you lose by timeout when you use her with Primavera, because if you call let's say you call 3 Anelmas and 2 Turias you time out, because the effects, they proxy each other like 8 times or something. I don't know the maths behind it, but it's so many skills activating at the same time. The row of cards you have to activate is just endless and almost into infinity, and you time out and you lose. So I took her out for that reason, because Kera obviously doesn't get as much power, but she only activates once and she gets her 10k and that's it. So yeah. This is Ghidorah. This is the girl that she defrides, and she's one of like the main villains in the final season, and she plays in the colony. Ghidorah, she's on the sleeves, but you can't see her very well. But she will probably stride her. I mean, ride her. Yeah, it's really funny that you time out. It's I'll see if I can put it off, but hopefully I won't actually time out. But it's very, very silly because I mean, if the timer is full, then obviously you'll be fine. But if you only have like say 3 bars or 2.5 bars, it's not enough and you just die. Which is very, very silly. Because she activates every time a card with the same name is placed. And since you place 5 cards at the same time, they all activate 5 times. So it's 5 times. Yeah, I'm focusing too many times, too many things right now to do the exact math, and it's a lot of times she activates. Yeah, there she is, Ghidorah. She is the queen of Manga Colony. Yeah, the Anarma Furia combo is definitely like it's very, very strong, but you know, if it's late game and you've been kind of hesitating too much. Oh, I've been damaged tonight. If you've been hesitating and not using your time wisely, then yeah. I'm losing because I'm vanguarding too hard. Exactly. It's quite fun in the anime because Tokoha does it too. I don't think she uses it with that exact stride, but there are times when she activates her skills like 24 times or 30 times or something, and it's quite funny. But in Zero, since you have to activate the card, and then like choose the target, and then you know it's so many clicks, and every time you register something, it has to like load, and that's why it just takes forever. Yeah, I obviously want to go on Kera here because I want resist. I need it badly. What does that mean? Oh, I have to react. Yeah, okay, let's kill Padmini. Sorry, but you have to buy. Okay, just heal, that's fine. Flip Arborea because I don't have any use for her. This is not too great. Let's call you because you also have resist. Let's call you in the back row. That's pretty dope. Oh! Okay. I played very, very safe there by not calling in the front row. Considering that I have 2 damage, I might have played it too safe. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so you have to pick 3 units to gain power 12 times over. Yeah, exactly. So you have to pick, what, 36 units. So you have to make 36 choices. So you run out of time. And you die. And, you know, and you prioritize Analma over Turia. So often it's like 4 Turia and 1... Sorry. I got that backwards, you know. You prioritize Analma, so often it's like 4 Analmas and 1 Turia. Which means that it activates even more times. Yeah. So that's why you run out of time.
Vanguard にアタック、ファーストチェック、セカンドチェック、サードチェック、ダメージチェック。スタンド&ドロー、スキル発動。
I don't have anything to strike with. Let's put the end back and stun trigger, I guess. Huh. You know, oh, it's taking too long. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm panicking a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go you and try not to time out and die. Yeah, I want to call, please. And you two both get power and battle. Phew, I made it. Attack? Oh, stand trigger! I'm really lucky with triggers. I've been super lucky with triggers so far in this game. Perfect guard. Oh, she has 2 more perfect guards, but not in the deck, but nothing in the hand. Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. That went really well. I think the new deck is working, actually. Even if it's mostly Kera, still, you know. 4 Namas means picking 3 units 16 times, yeah. Remember what Kai said, yeah. Good players get triggers every time. That's what we always say at my locals. You know, it's a skill issue. If you don't get triggers. Yeah. The thing is, I was very lucky that game because I kept playing into Kera and I had the mind space, I had the brain power to actually put Kera back into the deck instead of putting a trigger back. If I hadn't done that, then I don't know. You don't, yeah. Oh! Gears. Wonder which was. I wonder which version this will be. Probably Zodiac Time Beast, but it might be something else. Yeah, he's small. This is like someone didn't play the events or have money, I guess. Or they just like him small. That's perfectly valid. Let's play you. I haven't run into a Gears player in a very long time, it feels like. Even though they're still very, very strong, it feels like it's been in a long time. Feels like it's been a long time since I saw one. I feel like it's Nuvakama and Bermuda that I see a lot. Let's try Null. And let's just battle. I've been so like damaged forever by playing Gold Paladin. I played Gold Paladin in the Legion era. And I played it a decent time into G. I kept playing like Liberators. And in Gold Paladin you always want to rush as hard as you possibly can. So you're always like inclined to call already on the first turn. And even now that Mind Ghost lives on, and I always have to like really like push back against the urge to call on the first turn. This is Gears, so wait, she doesn't get resist until I'm GB1, so there's no point. But if I don't call, I will get rushed into the ground. Guess we'll call them. No, he plays the pony version. What? Okay. So I have to explain it, but Gears got really like, they didn't exactly get nerfed because they're still very, very strong. But that list I mentioned, that was like a huge like ban, nerf, buff list. That most of the nerfs were Gear Chronicle cards. And one thing they did was they did all these choice restrictions. But all the cards that were involved in the choice restrictions were horse cards, incidentally. So it's one stride, that's a horse, and this G2 is also a horse. So it occurred to me, you know, no one plays the horses anymore because they got choice restricted. But this person plays the horse version of the deck. They kept the horses, I think. Or at least one of the horses. See, I'm already at 4 damage. And they can just keep attacking. Oh, they... Okay. I thought they activated the grade 2, but they did not. Now I just have to try and survive somehow. Okay. I've lost like all my noise already, which is annoying. Activate you? I don't know if Elmi actually is the best forerunner, but I like her a lot. Oh, they have... Well, let's just go. They have the back row intercept. So I'm gonna get one hit in on the Vanguard. What an honor. Can I get a stand trigger, please? Okay, a hit trigger. I'm not going to complain about that. I have one PG. I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead now. I'm already on 4 damage. They can just keep attacking. My timely PTSD. Yeah. So enemy in Zero. I never played Neo Nectar in the TCG. But enemy in Zero is you put her in the zone and you get to copy a card on the field. And then at the end of that turn, the card that you copied returns to your hand. So I quite like it because it means that you can, you know, you get a card from the deck that you can, you know, boost with, and then at the end of the turn you +1 in your hand, which means that you can use it again in the next turn. Okay, so it's the same as the TCG, yeah. I mainly like it because you get the card to your hand. I think that's just really nice. It makes me feel a bit more safe. And also with clans that lock or retire or, you know, paralyze, like Mega Colony, it's just really nice to be able to have the freedom of just taking the card back up to your hand. Against Link Joker, for example, it makes like a pretty huge difference if I, for some reason, brick and I don't draw into any resist units. Okay, so I get to put the card back. God, what do I even do? I guess I have to put you back. So now my opponent has 4 intercepts, which is very fun. I'm alive though. I was thinking, I was, you know, thinking too hard about explaining enemies, so I wasn't paying attention to how I survived. But I guess I did somehow. Yes, wait, I have no Norls. Wait. I probably should have done something else here, so I feel like I already misplayed. I probably should have gone with Hermina, because she activates even if she attacks a rear guard, so she can still keep on extending. But okay, I just gotta cope. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I don't think I'd even be able to clear all of my opponent's intercepts, actually. Yeah, let's go. I have 4 stun triggers and 16 cards, so there we go. Let's give that here. In case I get another one, which I do. Thank God. Oh my! Okay, okay. Wow. Uh-oh. I can keep attacking. I think this turned out okay. I don't know what I was so worried about. Så vad röstas du Kado? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. So what just happened is I got free stand triggers. So I checked free checks and I got free stand triggers. But now Heritage is in play, so I'll die. I'll die anyway. But it's been an honor, Mr. Heritage. Why did you bind the card when we have another turn left? And now you might think it would be my turn. But it's not. So okay, on their extra turn now, my game. Okay, they're back. We lost my opponent for a second there. I know I'm dead. Unfortunately, Gear Chronicle. Yeah. And that was my 4th stand trigger. I still think that was a very good game, because I did not expect to survive that long. Gear Chronicle is very strong still. Like they got so many nerfs, but they're still very, very strong. I actually think it's mainly because of the bird, Avenir Phoenix. It's very strong. It calls 2 cards per copies of itself face up in the G zone, which means that by the second stride you can call 4 cards. And they also have a bunch of cards that, you know, they have a grade 1 and a grade 2 that both get 2k per fellow Zodiac Time Beast on the field. So they can easily like boost themselves with like 6k, 8k, which is just very strong. I don't want to be too salty about it, because I have played that deck a lot. I'm currently taking a bit of a break from it, but Prime TV, yeah. Yeah, it really was some anime dual BS. Oh, it's Numatama. Oh, and this is another, it's actually really fun, because I recognize so many of the usernames. Generally, we're like, I don't know how many we are, but I think there's at least maybe like 30, maybe 40 people or something that play the game a lot, and I guess I'm probably one of them. And we see each other a lot in ranked, especially at this type of hours, like early in the morning, late at night. Oh, this is a good hand. Yeah, this skin they gave him is very pretty, I think. I love the earrings. Actually, before, when I did the test stream, I had a completely different like layout for this, not a completely different, but slightly different layout for the stream, like visually before, and I changed it like last minute to include this Ahsha picture. I actually have Chrono here. He's under. He's under here. Can I show him live? There he is. Now say goodbye to him. Bye. I might use that image some other time. I just thought it looks a bit better like this. It's not perfect or anything. I literally just threw this together in like 5 minutes. But yeah. I guess it might be fun to do like a border around the gameplay. But yeah, all that sort of thing, like, all of those kind of things, always, you know, it takes a lot of time. Like, I'm pretty fast in Photoshop, but even doing the thumbnail took me like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. This one, I'm kind of happy with the text though. Yeah, goodbye. He's under there. This because the first thing I did when I was like, oh, I want to stream and I need like assets, so I remember that on the Vanguard Zero official website they have like a press kit. So I went and downloaded like this logo. So they have this logo in all kinds of different sizes, so I can just move it around, which is very useful and very helpful. Because this would be a nightmare to like edit by myself. It's already almost been an hour. Time sure flies. I was thinking about that before because Vanguard Zero is kind of a hard game to stream because some games take such a long time. So to get several games in, you actually need to play for like a minimum of like 2 hours. Of course. Since it's Nubatama, you cannot be too careful. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Because I need... Okay, you know what? I am going to do this and activate her despite everything. Because I really need resist against Nubatama, right? Or else they will, you know, dominate my units and kill me. But now I have no Keras left. But I guess I'll just call something else. Diane also has resist, so I will call her. And just, I don't know, hope I get a stun trigger, or even if I don't, just play the long game for a little bit. Okay, I did not get a stun trigger. I only have 2 stun triggers left. Huh. And my opponent healed, which is very annoying. But at least I have a full field of resist, so... Fishnet Dragon, yeah. Free logos for everyone. No, oh yeah, I mean, yeah. It looks like it might have been, you know... Yeah, like Ahsha sent with the image. Your stream assets look pretty good. Thank you. I don't know why I found that so funny. But I do. It's funny. Sorry. You have a small amount of delay. Oh. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I probably can do something. There was like some when I read some of the tutorials, it said that you could like tweak the like the frame rates and stuff. I'm still learning, so yeah. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I think that's on. Is that on the Stream Deck or is it on YouTube? I can lower the FPS. Where actually I don't think I can while I'm okay, my opponent is healing again. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's good. And yeah, press kits can be good. I wish the Zero press kit had G stuff, which it does not. It only had like they did one press kit release when the game first released, and then they never did anything ever again since. So that's sad. But the stuff they do have is actually pretty nice. The images are very, very high resolution. For example, what do you wanna call? Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm just concentrating and I get a little bit quiet. Because, believe it or not, Vanguard is a game where you have to concentrate sometimes. Yes. And, wait, do I have the end? Why? Yeah, I do have the end. Call her. And activate Noel. Battle. I'm definitely dead next turn, but oh, unless, but yeah, I don't know how much Noel being on the field is going to damage me next turn, because I always feel like just leaving one rear guard without resist is enough for the Shiranui player to really just get rolling, you know. This is why I play GGO, you don't even have to read the cards. What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't have to read it. Yeah, if you actually read the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you lose by timeout. Yeah, I think so. I showed Ahsha one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? And he was like, yeah, you need like a microscope to read it. Why is the thumbnail my icon? I still don't understand. I made a thumbnail and I uploaded the thumbnail to YouTube, and YouTube accepted the thumbnail, but for some reason the thumbnail is still my icon. I am confusion. Okay, now I think I yeah, yeah, he did have funny to my board. Yeah, I wasn't listening. Sorry, I wasn't watching because I was reading all the things you guys were saying. But yeah, he can dominate the Vanguard also. And then when he does that, he attacks all of my rear guards. Which is not great, but it's still preferable to have your rear guards attack you like 15 times. And I'm alive! I'm actually alive, and now I just have to not die by timeout. God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let's just put you back. Right, skip. Let's just... I don't think I can use Primavera because I have no hand. Okay, heal trigger. That's like not what I need right now. Let's do this. And this. And battle. Wait, do I have to play them in the same column? Probably. Can I get a stun trigger? I don't have any left. How many PGs are there left? 2. So there's definitely... Okay, yeah. Never mind. I had a bit of hope there for like a split second. Well, I'm dead now. Shit, I felt a little silly. I have to say I love all of Shirane or Kasumi's like stride chants. I think they're all top tier. I think I love Vanguard Zero, but there is truly something so funny about playing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links or something, Master Duel, whatever, and have something happen where you chain like 15 cards and you both get confused about what's happening and you start making misplays. I always remember very vividly in Duel Links, because I was playing a lot of Duel Links like the first year or something, and I remember I had one player who got so stressed out by I had a set card, and I think it was one of those situations where I had revealed a card that I added to my hand, and I also had a set card, and it was a trap card. I don't remember which one, but it was probably something. It was probably like God, what's it called? The very classic trap card that destroys all monsters in attack position. I'm blanking so hard right now. I can't believe I actually used to play so much Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can't remember. But yeah, I had it face down and my opponent panicked so much that they misplayed a bunch and just killed themselves. Like they activated like effect damage to themselves and just died. like some kind of chain effect. Yeah, Mirror Force, exactly, Mirror Force. God, how did I forget that? I wish I had a more vivid memory of what happened, but it was so funny. I laughed out loud. Now it's a Coral player. I really hate playing against this deck, actually. This is like my least favorite deck to play against maybe right now. Partially because it's just Bermuda, and partially because it's... I think this and Gear Chronicle are like the two decks that are just kind of disgustingly good. I feel like Gear Chronicle might still be stronger in some regard. The Coral is just... I think it's by the third or second stride, you know,
ダメージチェック
they just kind of auto win because they can just attack forever.
スタンド&ドロー
Because they bounce cards, just back to the hand and then back out to the field. And they attack for like 35k without boost and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
ゴールスキル発動
No? So I'm going to attack the real side here.
ヴァンガードにあったドライブチェックダメージチェックスタンドトリガースタンド&ドローライド
Yeah, the good part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that you can just do the most stupid plays to yourself for no reason. They just let you. Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree. It's the best part. You can just kill yourself. It's fine. You can't kill yourself in Vanguard. It's kind of foolproof in that way, you know? But in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can just die. Oh, that's what Shark did at the end of Zeal. He just killed himself.
こそ花開け
He got tired of playing the game. He was just like, nah, I give up.
スキル発動
I just die. Yeah, Vanguard is definitely a baby-proof game, which is, you know. Okay, I definitely should have called a booster. Sorry, a grade 2. I don't know, I didn't do that. And he was iconic for it. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, it was definitely a lot. I mean, it's in the moment it's like 100% iconic, but in hindsight it's just so funny. Yeah, he's the biggest man-child.
ジェネレーションゾーン開放
Ah.
愛される歌姫の輝き
I know, Iris, I know you haven't watched Zeal, but if you have watched it, if I recall, you haven't watched that much of it. But it's like in the final duel between Yuma and Shark, he plays a card that at the end of his turn, or at the end of his opponent's next turn, I think, it turns his life points into the same amount of life points that his opponent dealt to him in the previous turn. And Yuma passed his turn, so Yuma did 0 damage. So his life points turned to 0, and he died. And because it's Zeal, he died for real in real life for the 4th or 5th time.
ダメージチェックスタンドトリガーアタックジェネレーションブレイク
I'm already gonna die, or not? Wait, do I have a PG? I have. Oh yeah, I have. Also, the thing with Korra is that the turns take forever. So I'm here like telling you all a whole ass synopsis of the final duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal, and my opponent is still not done attacking.
完全ガード
Yeah, it's a big brain play. I also think Yuma didn't know. Like that was like the shock reveal at the end of the turn or something. I don't remember exactly, but Yuma definitely didn't know, because if he had known, it wouldn't have been like the same impact. God, I have no memory of what I was doing. My opponent has 2 damage. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'll call you, I guess.
スペリオルコール
And I'm GB. Right, I'm GB 0.
ジェネレーションゾーン開放目覚め今始まる希望の季節ストライドジェネレーション
Oh! I should say hi to Tani for listening. Thank you. I'm very honored. I hope you enjoy me getting clobbered to death by mermaids. I think this game is lost, so I don't feel super motivated right now to do some big brain play. But I have 2 chaos left in the deck, which is actually exactly what I want. So let's call one of them. And battle. Hi! Hello! What can the mermaids do? I don't know. I don't know. Because, yeah. They got the final support, so they really had like the last say too. The final set we got was 100% Bermuda. Which is really, really sad, you know. Tachikaze didn't get any support at all. Nova Grappler still had support left. And I think, yeah, there were definitely a few clans that still hadn't gotten all of their support. I should play. I was thinking this stream would be mostly Neo Nectar, but if you guys want to see exactly how stupid Gear Chronicle is, I guess I could play that. And then Chrono could come out of hiding. Let's see. I think I wonder what my win-lose ratio is against Bermuda when I don't play Gear Chronicle. It's probably close to 0. I have such a big hand, but I only have 1 PG. 2 in the deck, 1 in the hand. See how the units in the front row have 34,000 and 38,000 power? Like, how is this allowed? And now she gets to call again. Do I have any heals left? I haven't been paying attention. I have 2 heals left. Come on. No. I died. I've also built Altmile again. I have a complete Altmile deck. It's kind of funny to me how you never see Altmile unranked anymore, ever. But the deck is really strong. It's very good. It's almost Bermuda or Gear Chronicle levels of disgusting. So I wonder why people don't play it anymore. One very sad thing that happened to me is that on... Oh! This is someone who was in the championships. 2022. They didn't get like a placement, but I guess they qualified. One sad thing that happened to me was that I still actually... I only pay for cosmetic items in the game. I mean, obviously, because I'm using a skin right now that costs real money. And I still actually had some money left. I think I had like 1,000 yen or something in my iTunes account, in my Apple wallet. And on the same day as they announced the end of service... Oh! It's the Giza skin. That's so fun. That's exciting. Anyway, and on the same day that they announced the end of service, they also shut down paid content. which I understand. I understand that they shut down the paid content, but I thought it was a little bit weird that they did it in the exact same day. Like they didn't even give people 1 day to like redeem stuff that they might, you know, gift cards or whatever that they might have. So now I just have money in my Apple Wallet, and I don't play any other Japanese app games or any other app games whatsoever. So now I just have money in my Apple Wallet that I cannot use for anything because it's tied to my Japanese account, right? So I can't use it for anything else. So I'm a bit angry about that, actually. Well, they could have given us like a week or something to buy the last stuff that we wanted. Would you want to get Shion coded by your peers? I mean, the whole story I'm telling right now is that I have the Chrono skin and I have the Tokuwa skin and I wanted the Shion skin as well. And now I can't buy him because he's not available. And it made me a little bit mad because I deposited that money into my iTunes, into my Apple Wallet like several months ago, and I've just been lazy and indecisive about getting him. Oh, heal, that's fine. I don't care. But so yeah, I'm a bit, I'm a bit sad. Because I wanted to play as him. I wanted to complete my collection. Yeah, a week or like 2 weeks would have been fine. Yeah, but to just shut it down like instantly was a bit strange, I think. Yeah, I think in global you can still buy stuff until the end of the month. I think it was like the 29th or something. So yeah, but I still can't use the money for global because it's specifically for, you know, the Japanese version in the Japanese app store. So that's very annoying. Oh my god, I was talking about, I forgot to activate Padmini. Okay, yeah, what am I even gonna do now? I guess I'll just call her. Yeah, I missed ride. I missed rides, okay? You don't have to rub it in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I don't have any interceptors either, so I'm just gonna... I might not die next turn, but I'm definitely going to take a real humbling. Yeah, I thought the same thing with like refunds and things like that. Yeah. The thing is... Yeah, the thing is, I guess, stopping like people buying gems, I really understand that, but I feel like the one-time purchase items okay, so he does sound quite similar to his usual self, but Kazuma, regular Kazuma, he sounds like he's gonna kill you. He sounds so mad. He's so angry. So I think he might have exaggerated that to kind of... Yeah, this is the possessed version. You didn't even notice. Yeah. But his eyes are a different color and he's wearing a different outfit. The thing I was gonna say is basically with the one-time purchase like cosmetic items, I feel like there could be like a very strong disclaimer about the end of service in a way that you couldn't do with the gems, I guess. But yeah, I totally understand because they were probably just thinking, yeah, we gotta shut it down. We gotta shut it down, and they might not have had a lot of, you know, time themselves to kind of make up their minds how they wanted to do things. So I understand. They were so quiet for like since March, I think. There was just nothing. You know, no announcements, no posts, no nothing, and no updates in the game. So, but there was no like official statement about the app shutting down. So maybe they made the assumption that people understood, but you know.
ダメージチェック
I mean, kind of, I guess. What I like about the Kazuma outfit is actually that the collar is so long, like it stretches out like this. I think it's actually quite stylish.
全てつぼみよ今
He also wears this outfit for about 5 seconds, then he's naked.
幻想のラナンキュラス
So I always wondered why they even bothered to give him a different outfit in the anime, because he wears it for a very short period of time.
シャンザン解放目覚め今始まる希望の季節ストライドジェネレーション
Yeah, he's naked. They put him in the mech naked. It's like in Neon Messiah, you know, or it's not it's nothing like Neon Messiah, but you know, I felt a similar kind of
スペリアルコール
underlying intent. Okay, what am I even gonna do? Am I gonna use you as a beat stick? Or this is kind of rough. You know what? I'm gonna call you,
力を貸して
and I'm gonna call
ジェネレーションブレイク
a copy of you. Wait, what? Oh, it has to be grade 2.
スペリアル
Okay.
コール
That's not fun. Oh well.
アタックヴァンガードにアタック発動
I also know I've talked about this so many times before, to those who are familiar with me. But I love how the new Luard outfit for the retrain is exactly the same, but now he has, you know,
ファーストチェック
he has cutoffs, so you can see his shoulders.
カードチェック
That's the only difference. Which is an excellent difference. I really like the outfit a lot better in the retrain. But yeah. I also mean the colors are different. It's like more pink. It has less blue and more pink. So if you look at them side by side, it's not that subtle. It's some Aegis Eldritch horror, card game horror. He felt a little flirty. Yeah. It's fun for me to think how confused he must have been waking up in some teenager's body on some planet and just, you know, existing suddenly as a, you know, as a person. Okay, so if I don't die now, because I only have 3 damage, Ogma is going to... How many cards did he sacrifice for Ogma? I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't have been more than 3 maybe. But it's still, you know, Ogma is a fun card because you can... sacrifice your own cards, and then your opponent, and then you can like kill the amount that you sacrificed from the opponent's side of the field. But for every card that your opponent cannot retire, because the circle is empty or because the card has resist, your opponent then has to discard cards from their hand in the beginning of the next turn. So even if I don't die now, since I only have 2 units with resist and the rest of my field is empty, it means I have to discard probably like 3 or 4 cards or something next turn, which is not great. Okay, I'm getting damage denied. This is Gise also, so he might just be able to do whatever it is that he does. Oh, he has this version of Megiddo. That's funny. Do I want to take 1 damage? Do I want to let Messiah give me 1 damage? Doesn't matter. Even... yeah, my whole hand just went bye-bye. I will do this at the hopes of drawing something. I did not draw anything to start with. Wait. No. Wait, can I activate the no. Sorry, I thought I could activate the PG in the drop zone, but I mixed it up with another PG. Oh, Sentry. Well, I'm too far behind. Why did your opponent attack your RG with their VG and then get double crit? Well, I think they attacked the VG first with the they attacked my rearguard with their Vanguard. Okay, now Gise stuff is happening. Now he's causing the apocalypse or something. But basically, he damage denied me by attacking my rearguard and not giving me damage on purpose. But he also had to attack the rearguard because in Zero, the grade 2s have intercept. You have to kill all the rearguards with intercept before you can attack the Vanguard. So it was partially that and partially that he wanted to damage deny me, I'm sure. Because he knew that I would have to discard my entire hand and then not be able to do anything. And now, because Gise is on the field, I'm going to take 6 damage at the start of my opponent's next right phase or something. So I have to kill. Period. No. What can I even? I guess we can use Primavera. That could be fun. Why not? Might as well try, you know. I can call a Nelma, right? And kill myself with her instead. There we go. There we go. Do I only have... Okay. No, wait. No, it's... No, wait. I'm stupid. Let's go. Why did only the one in the... Oh, so only the one in the front row got boost, so I definitely misplayed it.
そろそろ時間ね
Okay, whatever. Well, I tried. Even if the boost had... Okay, now you get to see this happen.
ダメージチェック
Yeah. One of the defriers had to tell him about clothes and he put up with that for about 5 seconds, yeah. The thing is that, again, also the reason why my opponent attacked my rear guard before was because they don't have to give me damage at that point in time, because when they activate Gise, then, like I said, in their next draw phase, I take 6 damage if I don't kill them in that turn. So they don't have to deal me damage once they have everything set up and they're fairly confident that they are going to survive. The damage that I have is kind of irrelevant, especially since if I have 2 counterblasts, for example, I could use my own Seraph Dragon, or if I have 2 counterblasts, I could use Primavera, like I tried to do there. So yeah, they didn't want to give me damage to try and retaliate while I still could. Yeah, just check 6 heal triggers, that's fine. Yeah, I mean you have 4 heal triggers, so, and some decks have 5, so technically you could survive if your opponent has 1 damage or something. You could maybe survive. No, I think no. Your opponent that doesn't need to have 1 damage, but you just need to get really lucky and just keep checking them. That was a very drawn out, long, boring game that I lost mainly because I just missed stride, and I should have. I'm paying attention. Oh! Kagero. This is fun. This is gonna be really fun. Hello, Kai. Oh, good hand. They have the idol sleeves. Or, sorry, the VTuber sleeves. Because Kai is famously addicted to VTubers. Aww. They said hi back to me. I love that. I think players in Vanguard Zero are pretty good at saying hi back to you. Oh, I wasted here trigger. Ah, Conroe. Soon he will finally retire. Conroe has been played in Kagero since day 1 and he will be played until the very end. This grade 0 is the card I'm talking about. Because you get the counterblast 1 to add a grade 1 to your hand. I'm sorry, what have you named your Luardic? Oh, we can look at that later. Maybe. He's not a simp, I was making a joke. Be nice. Kai is like the opposite of a simp, I think. These 10k grade 2s are so annoying.
スキル発動頼んだリアガードにアタックヴァンガードにアタックファーストチェックセカンドチェック
ダメージゲットドロートリガースタンドドローすべてのつぼみよ今こそ花開けライド
There are so many Kai skins in this game. There are 9 different Kais you can play as. And I have all of them.
ジェネレーションゾーン
All of them except for one is for Kagero. And or they can be used for Kagero, and one is Narukami exclusive. But it's kind of fun every time I open like the Kagero like customized menu. I'm assaulted by like I'm assaulted by 8 Kais who, you know, stare at me. If Kagero has an anti-retire kind of thing going on, so I feel like it doesn't really matter if I bother with, you know, calling a full field of assist. But let's do it anyway. Because while they do... Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward. Well, I hope I get a stand trigger. I did get a stand trigger. I'm psychic.
ダメージチェッ
ヴァンガードにアタック
That's pretty good. 5 damage. Yeah, they travel in packs.
スキル発動
But yeah, I was thinking about the skins, since I think the global store is still open. I could maybe do one global stream
スキル発動
where I get the Shion skin and play Alt-Mine. But I don't know, I haven't logged in global for probably like 6 months. So I probably, you know, I don't have anything. But we could build a scrubby little deck and play around. Or I could, I don't know, pay cash money and buy one of the pre-built decks, like the star decks, but they're quite expensive. They're pretty expensive, so I can't really justify spending that money just for one, you know, one instance or a few, you know, a few hours of gameplay. Especially with the combined cost of the skin. I don't think the skins are that expensive. You know, I could eat out or I could buy a skin, you know. So I don't think it's that bad. But yeah. I don't have any stride powder. This is so sad. What do I have left in the deck? I have one Odette and one Diane, so it doesn't really matter which one I discard. My opponent is still at 5 damage, so I just kind of want to try and finish this if I can. Yes. Do I even have enough cards to do this? Oh, I have... Oh, let's do that. So they all get a little bit more power.
ペリオルコールスキル発動スキル発動ジェネレーションブレイク
And we discard the heal triggers unwisely. Because YOLO. And we call?
おいでおいで
Battle?
スキル発動アタックアタックヴァンガードにアタック
This is 6 attacks, so this is not bad.
ヴァンガードにアタック
But if I'm unlucky, then my opponent has,
ヴ
you
ァン
know.
ガードにアタック
Oh, there we go.
ジチェック
楽しいファイトだったよ
Yeah, six is a decent number. Yeah, but what I was thinking of buying isn't packs that you they have like these preset starter decks that you can buy. So I wouldn't be buying packs. I would be buying like a preset deck for a certain amount of money. Because I would never spend money on packs because I think that's just it's quite stupid. I guess I got gems one time as like a bonus for buying a skin, and then I used those paid gems to do like the half price off once a day pull, and then I did that for like a month. So if you use it like that, then it can be decent value, I guess. But generally the gems are so expensive, I just don't think it's worth it. But these pre-built decks, they have a lot of good cards in them. They recently, like I think around New Year's, they did like a new type of pre-built deck, which has like GRs. I think it's like 4 GRs or something. So it's definitely much better value than buying packs. VTubers was the reason for the downfall, yeah. So it's definitely a lot better value than buying packs. But it's still quite a lot of money. I think it's like maybe like 2,000 or 3,000 yen or something for like one pre-built deck, which is more than what a pre-built deck costs in real life. So it feels, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I guess I'll have a hard look at it and then make my mind up. But yeah, it's just kind of sad.
ダメージチェックゲットスタンドトリガー
Because Outline is really fun.
ラウド
I also think the Rare Paladin deck was especially good, I think. There was something with it that made me...
ヴァンガー
Why did I call? I don't know why I called. Oh well.
ヴァンガードにアタックドライブチェックゲットスタンドトリガー
Okay.
ダメージチェックゲットドロートリガー
What is this? Yeah. We have... Oh, so it's just Chaos Breaker, okay. They had like...
ライ
The Seiko skin and like the Sword Child sleeves kind of confused me. I was like, what deck is this?
ド行きなさいアタックドライブチェックスタンドドロー 全てのつぼみよ 今こそ花開け。ライド幻想のラナンキュラスアーシャスト。
Let's see.
力を貸して。
It's Link Joker, so I'm just gonna call.
ダメージチェック。ヴァンガードにアタッ
I
ク。
can put her back.
セカンドチェック。
Heal.
ダメージチェック。
I mean, enemy's going to get locked. I can't do anything about it. Link Joker is good, I would say. When they first came out during the Link Joker era, they were quite bad because they'd been nerfed into the ground. I once saw a post online that was like, oh, how will they nerf Link Joker next? And they were like, oh, you have to pay your opponent $5 to lock one card. Because that was like the state of the clan at the time. So yeah, for a while they were very much not good. But then they got a bit better. Like towards the end of the Link Joker era, they got a bit better, and they were pretty good in Legion Mate. They were like, yeah, they were good. But people also played a lot of Gold Paladin in Legion Mate, which is like a hard counter. So they were kind of kept in check at the same time, I think. Currently, I would say Link Joker is very strong. In G, they were very strong after like the second wave or whatever. But then, just like in the TCG, they didn't get support for like over half a year. They got no significant support. They got like 1 or 2 strides in like the Fighters Collection set. But other than that, they didn't get any support whatsoever. So for a time, they weren't like unplayably bad, but they were very behind in the meta. Which is funny because when they came out in G, which was in December 2021, that first month or two, they were very, very good. They were incredibly good. But now I would say they're still good. But a lot of clans have resist right now. I would say Neo Nectar is one of the clans that is one of the hardest matchups for them because we have so much resist. But Chaos Breaker can also lock cards from your drop zone, and they can lock cards from your hand. They can do like effect damage and things like that. So like yeah, now the game is asking me choose a card from your hand to put down as a lock card. So I will choose a resist unit. So it will be locked for this turn, but then in the next turn, when it gets unlocked, it can't be locked again because it's a resistance. But now also Ahsha can do this. She can put the cards that were just locked, she can put them back into the deck. And I get to draw a card. So yeah. But Neo Nectar is definitely one of the clans that has like one of the biggest tool sets against Link Joker right now. What am I thinking so hard about? Oh, it's first try. It feels like we've been going forever. No, let's put stand triggering the drop zone. Calling. Wait, did I mess up? Maybe. Oh, I have Turia. Never mind. Or? Okay, so this is kind of annoying. I misplayed a little bit. Oh well. Honestly, I think I could just not activate her maybe? Or I could call a grade 1. Wait, what am I doing? Let's call a grade 1. I need to do some damage. I actually play Link Joker quite a lot. I still play it like on and off. After Gear Chronicle, it's my most used clan, so yeah, I've been playing it quite a lot. But yeah, they've had, you know, they've been kind of on and off in the metagame, I guess. Either very strong or just kind of unremarkable. But I think it's quite interesting to kind of look at their history in the game, in Zero especially, because you can kind of see what has been, you know, what traits that have made a clan successful in the meta quite easily just by looking at them. And the one thing that Link Joker, that has always kind of set them back, is that they don't have any superior calling almost. Star Raiders have one card that superior calls, and like that's it. And Messiah has like no superior calling. Oh! Okay. I wasn't doing that well, but I guess they got frustrated with my resist units. Thank you for graciously giving up. But yeah, Messiah has no superior calling whatsoever, and for a while it really held them back. But now they kind of have cards that are like, oh, you can take the top card of your deck and you can call and you can place it as a locked card, which is technically superior. You're not calling anything, so on paper it's not superior calling, but it kind of, you know, it serves the same purpose because you're increasing the amount of cards you have on the field. So they can do that sort of thing now. Even if it's, you know, it's random because it's always like just the one top card. So, but it's quite strong. I really like playing Messiah. It's probably one of my favorite decks in this game to play because... Oh! This is really fun. You know, the Gold Platin, the Goodwit season just ended. It ended like a few hours ago. And I made sure to be in the top like 1000 because I really wanted the art. This is a bad hand. What the hell is going on? Why do they have the Christmas sleeve? It's not Christmas. Why? Why? So yeah, I hope we can see the Goodwit, the promo card. It would be really fun if they have it. I don't think I've ever fought this skin. I don't think I've ever fought this type of skin actually.
Vanguard にアタックドライブチェックダメージチェックスタンド&ドロー
Okay. Sorry, I was checking everything on my phone, which is why I went silent. Let's just go. I don't have to call anything. I remember the first deck I ever built in real life was Gold Paladin, and it was this deck that I built. And I remember very vividly, because I was in Japan at the time, and some of the Gold Paladin cards were incredibly cheap, like the cards from the trial deck. So you could buy, like wholesale, you could buy like, you know, all the foils from the deck, because they often come like, oh, one card is foiled in the playset and then the rest are common and things like that. You could buy like playsets of the foils and playsets upon playsets of the, you know, these huge bundles of cards from the trial deck for like pocket change. But then this guy, the Grade Zero, the Forerunner, he was super expensive. So I remember I bought all my cards from the secondhand market, and I was... Oh, I missed right again because... And I remember it so vividly because I was buying all my cards at the secondhand market, and I was wondering why that was. And then when I looked it up, it turns out that this guy was a meta card that was used in a meta deck, and he was ran at 4 copies. So people had been buying the trial decks, like buying them all out, and just to get a playset of this card, which was a one-off in the trial deck, because obviously you only need one Forerunner. So people were buying those trial decks by like the dozen, only to get this one card, then selling it expensively at the secondhand market, and then dumping all the other cards. And that was one reason why I bought... Oh, there it is! There it is! The new art. It's quite pretty. I really love the original art. I think the original art of this card is incredibly hard to beat, because it's so like regal and calm. But it's nice. But yeah, so that was one reason why I invested in the deck, is because it was so cheap. At least like the meat of the deck was cheap because of that exact reason. But then I really struggled to find this guy, and then I had to pay a lot of money for him when I found him. So I don't know. It's always Christmas when they're around, yeah. I wonder why they have the, yeah. You know, sometimes they have, it's quite fun actually, because we used to have quite often, we used to have like events that were like, oh, if you use this as sleeve depicting this one specific character, and you use it in a specific number of ranked games, you get this specific reward. So that's why sometimes people will still have like, sometimes you still run into people that are using like the 2nd anniversary sleeves from last year, because there was a campaign where you got rewards if you used that sleeve a lot. So I still run into people who still use it because they obviously just didn't change their sleeves for like 6 months. So this might be a similar situation where at one point they used to use the actually Christmas sleeve. Forgot to change it. One thing I thought was really funny was because in one of those campaigns they had like a bunch of different characters, like every week it was a different character. And for the Kai week, I noticed that it was counting a sleeve that I was using, and I couldn't understand why, because Kai wasn't in it. And I was so confused, like why is this sleeve like adding to my count of games with sleeves that have Kai in them. And then I opened up the art of the sleeve and I checked, and Kai is in it, but only like his shoulder. Like his shoulder and a part of like his arm. So technically he is there. But I don't know who programmed that, like who programmed in all of the characters who are in each illustration and decided to like add him. Even though all you can see is his shoulder. So that was very funny.
にアタックヒールガード
Yeah, it's like the SpongeBob scene. Exactly, it's exactly like that.
スタンドドロー
I can show the picture later, because it's one of the event sleeves, so it was like an event illustration. And Kai is not the focal point of the shot, but he's in the group shot.
アーシャ
I have 5 damage again. This is so silly. Let's go. I've been so spoiled by Gear Chronicle, where you can bind a card in the drop zone instead of discarding from your hand as the cost of stride. So I think that's one reason why I've just gotten bad at keeping track of my hand. This is Goldbloodin, so I do not need to worry too much.
スペリオルコール
You can have an normal turn.
ブレイク
Imagine all the fun we can
ス
have.
ペリオルコールジェネレーションブレイク
Hmm.
アタック
I think not calling there was a very bad choice. Now that I think about it. I have 1 PG. I'm gonna die anyway. I was doing so well at the start of the stream, and now I'm really not doing as well. I think in part it's because I have been misplaying,
スペリオルコール
and in part because I have been running into some stronger
フ
decks.
ァーストチェキストドロートリガー
Draw trigger? Can I draw a PG, please? Oh, I healed. Very
サード
nice.
チェックダメージチェッ
You do not get to heal, boy.
クヴァンガードにアタックダメージチェッ
Someone with the best sense of humor programmed. There's a scene in SpongeBob where
クドドロー
in the episode they're doing a Krusty Krab commercial that's being televised. And it's a late night spot because Mr. Krabs is way too cheap to pay for like premium time television.
両手の急激ストライドジェネレーション
And SpongeBob stays up late to see himself appear in the commercial, and then when the reveal of his scene is, it's just like he's way in the back. And you can just see like the top of his head and his hat. And he's so proud, and he's like, oh look, there I am.
スペリオルコールスペリオルコール
So, yeah.
ジェネレーションブレイクコール
And yeah, I have been going for 2 hours. But it's like I said at the start, I think it's hard to stream this game less than 2 hours because
アタック
there won't be much content if you stream for like 1 hour because you're only getting like 2 games, 3 games. I mean, I did win the game against the Link Joker player, so
スペリオルコール
I'm actually quite tired.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I'm more tired than I thought I would be, but it's because I was up late last night and
スキル発動
I actually woke up quite early today, despite everything, for some reason. Not super early, but earlier than I thought, because I'd been up playing Zelda like all night.
セカンドチェックサードチェックドライブチェック
When they run out of voice lines, that's always funny. Okay, so he has guard restrict, right? So I'm just gonna die now. Okay, yeah. Bye. It's just like the anime. Toko got defeated by Taiyo in the anime too. So, should I play something else? I kind of want to play something else, but I don't know if I should. Do you guys want me to play anything? Do you want me to play like Link Joker or Gear Chronicle or yeah, you saw the Zelda clip with the flaming yeah, I don't want to say it. Yeah, okay, Yuki, sure. Up to you, says Iris, humble as always. and and Kia screams Ibiki into the void. Which Ibiki do you want? I have 3 different ones. There's 3 versions. Do you want him? Do you want the old one or the new old one?
いろんなことを経験させてもらったんだ。
This is so cute. I think maybe Iris doesn't know this. But in the game, the characters have different lines depending on what time of day it is. And there are 7 different like time slots. So when it's morning, they say good morning. And when it's, you know, when it's lunchtime, they say, well, they say, I'm hungry, I'm going to have lunch. How about you? So it's very cute. It's very, very cute. Come on. I haven't done my dailies, have I? I have not. Okay. Well, let's not do that right now.
久々のカードキャプテルだ。あれもこれも懐かしくてテンション上がる。
Okay, which one? Which one do you want? It's loading before you get to see all the different ones, all the 3 different ones. So I have these 3. Come on. I have the event one, I have the next one, I have the old one. Hello! Let's see if I have the brain power to play this deck, because this deck is quite hard. Okay, we go with the event one because you're taking too long to pick, sorry. I like this one. Or, I like his portrait more than I like the illustration, if that makes sense. Let's go. It's very strange some of the things the microphone picks up, because I noticed when I was watching like the playback of the test stream, I noticed that it picks up the sound of me scratching my arm, even though my arm is on the other side of the desk and not even attached to anything that's attached to the microphone. I think I'm keeping this hand actually. This deck is quite hard. I think it's big brain time. Well, Tani might like this hair more because it's not the noodle hair. It's not quite so noodly. Oh, I drew a grade 3, but not the grade 3 I want. Oh, this is the blaster deck, but like G blaster deck, maybe? Let's discard you. I should have waited to call that, but whatever. Just say hi. You got some help here, yeah, okay. I love the noodle hair. I think I love in the V series they made his hair extra noodly. I think that attention to detail is so funny. And yeah, they're both all dressed up. These sleeves are so cute. They are so cute.
Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。
And I really feel like this hair and this outfit is kind of like, because when I look at it, I really feel like the developers really wanted to put Neon Messiah Ibuki in the game, but there was simply no time and no money, so they kind of compromised by making a like his event skin kind of reference that in a way, because his hair is kind of similar to the hair he had in the movie. Even though it's tied back, it's still, you know, like the silhouette is quite similar, and he wears black and all that, which is a bit funny. I feel like there's a lot of those kind of little like details in Zero that make me feel like there probably are a lot of people who work on this game who are actually like fans of the series, probably, maybe.
ダメージチェック。ドロートリガー。
Because of those kind of things, you know. Because they could have given him any outfit, and they went with something that clearly feels inspired by, you know, something he wore in canon. It's like they're playing on a cruise ship for rich people. Yeah, kind of. What is that? I mean, I know it's Blessed Dark, but I haven't seen this art before. It might have been one of those like really early like awards. What is this deck? Is this MLB? MLB is like, I hate that deck so much. So I really hope it's not MLB. You know, there was a glitch for a while because MLB gets a crit. It's a grade 3 that gets a critical trigger if you put a Blaster Dark and a Blaster Blade into the soul. And for a while there was a glitch where the critical carried over even if you strided. So you could use MLB and then stride with like, what's her name? Soul Saver? Yeah, she's like, I forget the full name, but the Soul Saver stride. So, and she would then still have the 2 crits for some reason. And that was in the game for quite a long time. And it was very annoying. Oh, it's not time to stride yet. I need to call something. I guess I'll call you. Yeah, I had such a bad losing streak to MLB. Even when I was like in the top 500 or something, I would run into an MLB player and just lose my win streak completely. And MLB was played for quite a long time, like into, like, still like several weeks into G, people were still playing MLB. And that they got introduced at the end of like season 1 or something. But because it's quite generic, other than the fact that you need Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark, it's like completely generic. So people will just play like Jewel Knight cards, or they will play, you know, just whatever. Like they will play like the Legion support and stuff. Oh, this is... It's Alfred, he's here. Are we gonna see a Legion? That would be so much... Okay, no. They're striding. They're striding. I wanted... They have Brutus too. So This is definitely a Legion deck. Oh, and Gancelot. I love Gancelot. What a card he is. I miss the Gancelot meta. When the two top tier decks were Gold Paladin and Royal Paladin, and the two most important cards in both decks were both Gancelot retrains. And every single character who was available to play those decks all had lines for each of the Gancelot retrains. It was so funny because the guy who was a comment, I feel like my opponent is very slow. Is it just me or is my opponent very slow? So the guy who was the commentator for the championships, I think he's been the commentator pretty much every single time. He is like a former pro player of the TCG. I don't think he's had much of like a career in Zero. But he's a former pro TCG player of Vanguard, and I get him to commentate on the games. Obviously, there are other presenters there, like people who work for Bushiroad and things like that. But he's very charming. I think he's quite funny. He is kind of like this nerdy, straightforward guy, and he doesn't put on like too much of a show generally, but his commentating is quite like vivid. So during the whole Gancelot epidemic, because Gancelot was a heal trigger. Because Gancelot was a heal trigger. He was played as a heal trigger. So, and he can be recycled like constantly. So every time he was checked as a heal trigger, or every time he was activated, he would like get more and more like hyped, and he would like wax poetically about Gancelot and like reference like the lore and the card text and stuff. And I just love that so much. Okay, that was the wrong card. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Let's lock some cards. Let's see if I remember how to do this. No, but he would be like, oh, will the blade of the lone warrior Gancelot shine once again? And yes, the blade shone again the third time, and things like that. Yeah, it was very funny. Now is where the fun happens. I have to do this in the right order. So blast, unlock. Come on. Power. Lock, and we counter charge, and we give power. Why are you at 26 power? That's cheating, I think. Turn up Flagule. Unlock. Soul charge. Draw. 20. My opponent has 26, so I'm gonna give the power there. Heal. This does not activate.
Vanguard attack. Generation break. Soul charge. Lock.
What's fun about this combo that I'm doing again and again here is my opponent got a damage trigger, and they also like they took 3 damage and took 1 damage trigger. But if it weren't for that, I could just keep attacking for as long as I have as long as I have counterblasts. And I also have a counter charger right now, so I can just keep counterblasting, counter charging, and keep attacking and keep unlocking and locking my units. And this is the reason why this version of Link Joker is so strong. So it has less to do with the lock and more to do with the multi-attacking. But you can lock as well, so you can kind of do a little bit of everything. Yeah, it was a really good time. I love that when, you know, because Vanguard isn't like a huge community. We're not a lot of people playing this game or being passionate about this game. But that's why it's fun to have someone from the community who is like very like earnestly engaged with, you know, the game in such a, you know, almost like childlike way, you know. So yeah. Okay. That's fair. Too bad though, I wanted to see the Legion. I have a few Legion decks, I don't know if they're any good, but... I played that deck, the Royal Paladin Legion deck. I actually played it for quite a while in Legion. I really love that deck. Not exact that version, it was kind of different, but yeah. I remember I wanted to play Gold Paladin so bad in Legion, when the Legion era came. And I didn't know what to do because I had like no resources to build anything. So I kind of cobbled together a kind of mishmash and of like Royal Paladin cards and then some of like the Royal Paladin Legion support. So I made like a unfinished half, you know, just kind of cobbled together deck, and then I played the game like non-stop. I played it so much. I was grinding so hard, and that deck turned out to be surprisingly good. It was actually I didn't even have, I don't think I had 4 of like anything in that deck. I had like 2 or 3 Thing Savers. I did have 4 Blaster Blades, but that was because Blaster Blade Seeker was like a freebie. So you got 1 copy of Blaster Blade Seeker and 1 copy of Thing Saver. And then I think you got like 1 extra copy of Blaster Blade Seeker if you did like some events and stuff. But yeah, I never had like the Wingo Legion. I don't think I ever drew like a single copy of the Wingo Legion, which was like the bread and butter of that. Not the bread and butter, but it was like the backup Legion of that deck. Then I had Brutus and his mate. I don't remember his name now. They all have such weird names. Oh, come on. No, it's too late now. Everyone's like gone to class or gone to work because it's like what, 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 9:30, so everyone's in class. Everyone's gone to work. And they don't want to play with me anymore. But yeah, so I really fell in love with that deck because it was really fun to play. It was super cheap to build. Because I never finished building it because all the resources I got from playing ranked I put into building Gold Paladin. So yeah, it was really fun. I really love the Legion era and Zero. It might actually have been my favorite era. I love G too. Like G has had so many fun eras in it. Oh, this is a fun matchup. 人間のクズが大嫌いな男. Okay. I guess I'll try not to be human trash, so I won't be hated. You play Dominate, so... Okay, I bricked. God, I hate Vanguard. His his signature said, a man who hates human trash. 人間のクズが大嫌いな男. So yeah, I'll try not to be human trash. I don't remember if it was one of the permanent shop cards, but there was definitely like a way to get, maybe not the whole playset, there was a way to get 1 or 2 copies in a bunch of different ways, in a bunch of different ways, like for free-ish. So yeah. But that deck is it's so weird though, because it's kind of wonky, because Pink Saver is such a weird card, because you do Legion, right? And then when you re-ride, you re-ride from the deck. So you superior ride from the deck, and then you superior ride the mate from the soul. So nothing carries over. No power or critical or anything carries over. And you don't get any power boost from what I can remember. I think you get like 2k or something. Like, so basically nothing. So as a Legion, Pink Saber and Blaster Blade weren't that good. Like the Shadow Paladin Legion is so good comparatively, and the Gold Paladin Legion also is so good comparatively. So I don't really, on paper, I feel like the Royal Paladin Legion deck shouldn't have been nearly as good as it was, but for some reason it just did really well, and it got outclassed like after a few months. But in the beginning, it was a very good deck, and it lived on for a surprisingly long time, and I really loved playing it. But yeah, the Gold Paladin deck was insanely good, where you could like recycle Blaster Blade Liberator like 6 or 7 times in one game, easy. Or you could just re-Legion every single turn. Narukami was the worst though. Narukami Legion was so amazingly powerful. And it was... yeah, it was stupid. I remember the night between... should have been the night between the last of November and the 1st of October in 2021. Which was when the G update was released, or right before the G update was released. I remember that night I was up all night grinding because I wanted to get to a certain like legend rank before the G era hit, because I really wanted to get a good rank that season. And I remember I kept matching with Narukami players the entire night. Like I think every single player, except for maybe 1 or 2 players, was a Narukami player. Out of like 20 or 30 games I played, everyone played Narukami, and I was going absolutely insane. And I was playing Gold Paladin, which was also a really broken and busted deck. So I guess I don't really, I don't have like the moral high ground or anything. But I think that's the only time ever in a video game where I have genuinely wished that the other person I was playing with would die in real life, because I was so angry. Like I was going absolutely insane. That deck is so stupid. They can attack your entire field, and it costs like for one counter blast, they can board wipe you. No problem. I love this voice clip because he sounds so mad. He's so angry. I love that for him. This matchup is weird. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this. It's just a very, very, very weird matchup. Should I attack here first? You lock yourself, and then I can place a locked card. Do I even want? No, I don't want to do that. I don't have anything I want to. The booster maybe. Like, yeah. Wait, I can wait. This is stupid, but I think I can do this. I activate this guy first. Lock him. Okay. I pick the PG. And then Dynamis is still in the queue. So I can still activate it. It's so stupid, I love it. Look at that. Look at how stupid that is.
Vanguardにアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。ダメージチェック。
Definitely you first. That's 21. I have a 6k booster here. I'm going to do something slightly unwise. Boost that one. Put that in soul. Here. Attack again. Activate again. This is why I love the G era. You can just be stupid. Just you can just do whatever you like. Just invent new combos. I need a trigger, come on. Yes.
Vanguard にアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。完全ガード。
She is blocked. I can't get over 26, I don't think. Wait, I have a standing column. So I can do that. And I can do that. Counter charge. Power. And it's exactly 26. Yay! I love this deck. It's so much fun. Yeah, I know! Yeah, Kazumi in this skin is 120% baby girl. Yeah, and when they pay one counterblast, board wipe you, and then they like draw 3 cards. And then you play Go Paladin like I do, and you can like I can get my field back and play like, you know, but I still have to do like a 7-8 card combo to get my field back, and they can just click a button and board wipe and draw 2 cards. And that was why I was praying in real life for my opponent to die. The funny thing is, I remember that I don't remember why exactly I felt that way. I think my opponent might have healed or something at the wrong time, and while I was thinking, oh, it's the same matchup, but it's not the same person. What was I saying? This is a good hand, I'm keeping it. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't remember exactly what happened that made me mad. But I remember that my opponent was actually using the Miva skin. I remember that. And I remember that I actually won that game. So I was obviously, you know, I was that mad, but I didn't even lose. So I still won in the end. So it couldn't have been that bad, you know. Yeah, it's encouraging to see the normal trump card in anime TCG. And yes, thank you very much for thinking for you know, expressing your aim at my Galaxy Brain please. This is a very goofy deck.
ダメージチェックゲットザヒールトリガー
It's very fun.
スタンド&ドロー
But it is a deck that really relies on you getting your pieces. So it's kind of the opposite of the Neo Nectar deck, where you kind of have to have your pieces at all times. Whereas in this deck, it's like
ライ
you can brick pretty bad. You know, even if you
ドヴァ
don't,
ンガードにアタックドライブチェッ
even if you draw like your grade 3 and you get like 1 or 2 pieces, you can seal it up in a spot where, oh, I don't have the counter charger, so I can't do this combo
クスタンド&ドロー
as well as I might have liked, or I didn't draw this unlocking card, so you kind of really need one of everything in your hand to pull off the combo that I just did, for example. Which wasn't really like a combo that I had planned out or thought out. I just kind of did what I could with those cards, you know. But that's why it's so much fun. And I think that's something that Vanguard has never really had since the G era. I think in V maybe, like in late V, some cards, like some decks like Gold Paladin, maybe Aqua Force, you know,
スタンド&ドロー
they had some really like fun combos. Oh, Angel Feather too.
守るべき未来のために
Obviously, Angel Feather was
その力を解き放て
a lot of fun.
ライドオルターエゴン
This
ネオ
cut in animation is so bad. It's oh, I didn't mean to do that.
リア
Okay,
ガードにアタックファーストチェックゲットザドロートリガー
but it's fine. It's in Batama, so it's fine.
セカンドチェック
I mean, it's not fine, but if I had called, they would have just dominated those units because I do not have any resist in this deck whatsoever.
スキル発動新たなる誓いと
Yeah, Miwa took the L.
ライド
I hope he didn't actually die in real
知
life.
らぬい残機スキル発動
That would have been awkward.
ジェネレーションゾーン大砲リンガーを越
But yeah, by comparison, I think D series especially is just like every deck has like one optimal play or one optimal turn that looks a specific way, and you always have to sort of strive to get to exactly that game state, and that's it. And obviously that is the case of all TCGs to an extent, but I think in G era there was so much like
スペリオルコール
swing room, like play room to do this or do that, you know.
ジェネレーションブレイク
And we haven't really had that quite since. Like I play Gear Chronicle in D now,
アタック
and I mean, it's a fun deck, it's a strong deck, but I've never been in a situation where, you know, I get to feel like I'm really thinking on my feet.
来い
That's not really a thing in the D series whatsoever. Maybe in a deck like, maybe if you play like, what's his name?
ヴァンガードにアタック
Maybe like Bastion or something. A little bit.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェックサードチェック
I still kind of miss the G era. I still miss the V era too. I feel like V was,
ヒールガード
it has so much potential. Honestly.
スタンド&ドロー
Which is also why I'm gonna miss Zero so much, because Zero has kind of been like a time capsule, and it's had so many of the things that were good about the game in different stages. You know.
運命を切り開け創世竜の名のもとにスキル発動ドライドジェネレーション
I guess I'll play you.
スペリオルコールロック
A really fun play to do against Shirane would be... No, wait, that's not good against Shirane. Never mind. I don't have any boosters, which is garbage.
Call.
This is what I mean, like I can't do anything now because I don't have my good boosters or any boosters. I need sacrifice and I need dynamis to do stuff. Where is sacrifice? Why do I have one in there? Do I only play 2 sacrifice? That can't be right. Oh.
Vanguard にアタック。ジェネレーションブレイク。ソウルチャージ。ダメージチェック。ロック。アタック。ダメージチェック。
I'm gonna die the next turn. So this is kind of I have to remind myself what triggers are. I don't draw triggers only. I used to run stand triggers in this, but then I stopped doing that. Which honestly, I don't know. And now I get to draw too. Can I draw a PG, please? No? Just making a statement. Yeah, the line is unironically quite cool, and I love how angry he sounds. GR was the wildest compared to V, where practically every booster completely replaced the deck with little to no synergy. I mean, yeah, kind of. It depended a little bit on what deck you played. For example, as an Angel Feather player, I felt that most of the sets had synergy in one way or another, and you could kind of, you know, make your own like Frankenstein Angel Feather deck, and it was still good. Maybe not meta, but you know, perfectly playable and even quite good. And Angel Feather was like that for most of the game. Like for example, even Gabriel, you can play a lot of the old cards with her if you want to. Same kind of with Gold Paladin. They don't have a lot of like Isil was kind of locked in Isil, but even then you had like Wonder Isil, who is played in every single Gold Paladin deck until the end of time, and was like banned and stuff for being too good. But some decks were some clans definitely suffered from, you know, being completely replaced, and in the beginning it certainly felt like that because in part I think they were trying to balance the meta, in part I think they were trying to, you know, make money. Yeah, I mean, V was really a mixed bag. I think, yeah, but I think V really had some fun decks, like at the end, you know. I feel like, yeah, they also had some incredibly stupid OP decks. Like Narukami was also stupid in V. Gold Paladin was stupid. Gear Chronicle is now like one of the historically most stupid decks yet again in the V format. Oh, this might be the same Royal Paladin player. Or not. I don't remember what sleeves they had or what their name was or anything. But yeah, I feel like I played V so much in like the first like 6 months or something. And it was really fun at the start, but then when the second wave started coming in, I think it, you know, some clans definitely suffered from having every single card replaced, and other clans definitely suffered from getting subpar support, and other clans got way too OP from the get-go. Like, I remember talking to, like when we talked about this at locals, I said that, you know, there was kind of like a pre-Mordred and a post-Mordred meta in V, because Mordred changed like the standard of that game. Because that card, he was. Oh, this is alt mine. God, I'm slow. This is alt mine. No, the gray ones is Blast Blade support, but this is alt mine. So what's going on? Okay, this is something. Never mind, it's not alt mine. Probably. But yeah, but Mordred definitely changed like the entire like just the status, not the status quo, but like the standard of the game because of how good he was, and no one else could really keep up. So then they had to like bump up everyone else to Mordred's level, and that's when things started getting more and more out of control. I still think I remember the think piece about this, or the closest that you could get to a think piece in like the Vanguard world at least. Someone said that if Link Joker had been Protect instead of Force, Link Joker would have remained relevant in the meta longer, because the set, it's because the Heroic Evolution, the set that the Messiah support was in, came out like 2 months before the set. What is it? It's Fly, Pony Free, and Dark Horse Returns. It was 2 months. Like those were the 3 sets that came out in order. And if Messiah had been Protect, then that deck would have managed to kind of fight back against the Force meta that came up that summer. And it was rumored, like, for the entirety of like the V era, there was this persisting rumor that Link Joker was always intended to be Protect from the very beginning. Because when they first announced the format, they teased us and said that, oh, there will be this many Protect clans and this many Force clans and this many so and so. And when the clans came out, the number was wrong because there was 1 Protect clan missing and 1 too many Force clans, and everyone was like, oh, it's Link Joker. And so this think piece was like, oh, but if they'd been Protect, they would have survived in the Force meta. And, you know, things would have been very different. And it's sad to think about. Because I paid a lot of money to play Messiah when it came out, and that deck was good for like 1 month. I brought it to my shop challenge and I got absolutely demolished. That was like one of the worst days of my life, because of how demolished I got. So that was really sad. But yeah, I had like 1 or 2 good games that day, but it wasn't enough, you know, when you have like a full whole day tournament with people from all over the country who come to play. I should really like fix my G-Zone. My G-Zone in this deck is so bad and weird. I also need to look into what cards what cards I need. Wait, I have no counterblasts. Okay, that's sad. Wait, I didn't activate sacrifice before. God, I'm stupid. Draw trigger? Nope.
Generation break.
Draw. Ride. Skill 発動。
Can you imagine a protect Messiah stacks? Protect 2 markers for powerful multi-attack columns, and then you intercept and refill the field replacing block cards. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, Protect 2 could have been good, I guess. The issue with Protect 2 is that it doesn't give the unit that's on the circle intercept. That's like the one big issue with Protect 2. It really should have given intercept to the unit that's on the circle. Because then you would have like grade 3s with 5k intercepts, and you would have had grade 1s with 15k intercept, and you would have, yeah, so that would have made it so much better. 3 criticals, huh? I only have a heal trigger, so this could be really bad. But I got a draw trigger, so it should be... Wait, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind. 手札が多い. Tell me about it. Let's go.
ジェネレーションゾーン。現存をすべし者よ。街ろき光でつなげ未来。ストライド。ジェネレーション。スキル発動。
I don't know why it's so funny to me when he says that. I just love it.
スペリオルコール。
Let's lock you.
ロック。
No. Not today, Satan.
コール。任せ。
How am I supposed to do this?
リアガードにアタック。
Oh, I feel like no matter how I do it, it's kind of awkward, so I'm just gonna start. I have to activate sacrifice here, which is very awkward. Power sacrifice. Phew. I don't know why I played Dynamics behind the Vanguard, because I'm gonna have to play it over with a sacrifice, which is actually not bad at all. I can only unlock 4 cards anyway, so... Wait. Okay, I messed up anyway. I didn't have enough counterblast. But it's fine. It's fine, probably. Yeah, it's fine. It was a bit awkward, but it's fine. Yeah, it's really late. It's almost 3 AM. Yeah, I should really, I think, go to bed. Yeah, stride generation. Wait, my hand is full. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like he says his stride generation lines with so much anger and contempt and vigor, and then it's like, my hand is full. Sorry about it, King. Yeah, it's about time. I've played for 3 hours, which is more than enough, I think. So we should round up. And I won. I won the last game, so that's fun. And we are Legend 5, which is perfect. Today is the first day of the new season. So being Legend 5 on the first season, that's perfect. That's higher than I usually am on the first day. Even if I play a lot, I'm still usually not quite that high. Let's see what rank we are. there's not that many players left playing this. I'm 6th! I'm top 10 right now. That's okay, that's just sad. It's 9, it's almost 10 a.m. so obviously not a lot of people playing right now. And this game has been hemorrhaging players since the end of service announcement. So there's not that much competition to be in the top 1000 or even in the top 100. I would really like to be in the top 100 one more time before the game shuts down. I'm hoping for one more Messiah season actually. I think there's still one, like there's 3 Messiah Great Freeze and we've only gotten 1 rank season, so I'm kind of hoping. It's Vanquisher right now, which is not what I expected at all. It's not what I expected.
カズマ見なかったかな。あいつ今日は朝からファイトしようって言ってたのに。寝坊か？
But yeah. Yeah, top 10 legend. Yeah, sorry, I missed that Tani left. I really should have said thank you for stopping by. Yeah, my VTuber debut is soon, obviously. I read like the VTuber interviews, like all the questions for the questionnaire to apply, and one of them is about your Japanese speaking prowess, and I was like, huh, they're actually looking for skills that I have. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, I recently hit 1000 wins with Gear Chronicle, which is why I'm not playing them right now, because it's such a nice and round number. But yeah, so I just wanted to show off a little bit. But yeah, I wonder what the next rank season will be, because I did not expect Vanquisher. So I hope it's Messiah. I really do. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when I'll stream next time. But I was thinking it would be fun to like play different clans. I really want to try and build Kagero again, since that's how my Vanguard Zero journey started. It would be fun to play Overlord. I kind of want to play Luard because I paid money for the skin and I collected all of the cards, but I have not played the deck. I don't even have a single win in ranked. I have zero wins with Shadow Paladin. So it would be fun to get a few wins, you know, just a few. And yeah. And I also want to play more Altmine and I want to play more Ahsha, so yeah. I have things to do. And I have a lot of packs. They've been so generous with rank, with like rewards and stuff. I have almost 20,000 gems, as you can see up here. And sorry, not 20,000, 22. No. Yeah, 20,000. I'm stupid. Okay. But I also have all these packs. Look at all my packs. And I have also these like, I have over 100 of these select packs. These are like tokens. You can exchange them for any pack you like. And I have over 100. So that could be fun to do. See what we get. You know. Maybe get some more Seraph Dragon stuff. I also have these Vanguard coupons. I have 3,000 Vanguard coupons. It costs 50 to redeem for a triple R. And I have 3,000. Yeah. I also have the Vanguard medals that you can exchange for the old skins, which I don't really want any more of them, but I don't know. But yeah, so I have a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I got some good games in, which is more than I was daring to hope. So yeah, it's been really fun. It was only my friends in the chat, but who knows? Maybe next time some stranger will pop in and have fun with us. Yeah, I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Good night. Now I just have to figure out how to stop the stream. I had a bit of an oopsie when I streamed the test stream because I stopped streaming in the stream deck and then I couldn't figure out how to get the YouTube stream to stop streaming. But I figured it out probably. But yeah, good night.